Here's Anders Carlson set to get this one started, and we are underway here at Lambeau. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Texans. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is the offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Ready. Play fake. Here's Love. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Marquise Brown, 77 yards. And the Packers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, 5 in.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He finds Lashley complete over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Texans.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now it's 2nd and 10. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you wanted to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Fights loose. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Stroud. Spot Lashley open, left side complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Unlock wide. Unlock dragon 60.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. They'll send the tight end in motion.
18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Texans have taken the lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Dances by him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On play action. Love to throw. And this is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Love. And this is going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Ready.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Hollywood Marquise Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, break. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 type, 19 type.
Stroud to throw it. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Stroud looking to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete. He's trying to get that to Brevin Jordan. And it's 3rd and short. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. An audible here to get a new look.
79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
4th down. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to wind up with a first down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Texans a first down. Now Stroud. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Back to the ground with Pierce. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And Stroud now to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9 here. Throwing. Love. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Stroud off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here we go, set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Stroud. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Roll.
On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this will be a Packers first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. That's taken in by Watson. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up.
A gain of 4.
Working out of the gun. Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Set, ready. Strikers, 3-3. Let's go.
Love from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick here is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Love looking to throw it. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 45 yards. Off the play fake, Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Luke Musgrave, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
18, pioneer. Go.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Texans first down.
Give to Pierce now on the action. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Counter play with Jacobs. There he goes, left side. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 116 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
12 yards to go.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yellow, go. Ready.
Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level and what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And quickly they get to the line.
70. Buffalo 18 Riley.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st down,
Warriors 70.
He ran it last time. Now Stroud will throw it. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
70 Rangers.
Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd and 1, Stroud. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Here we go.
1st down, Houston.
60 Maverick.
Here goes Stroud again. And he'll find Lashley there. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Packers 31.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
back to Love. Got a man. It's Brown. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Love with it. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Down to the 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Texans 45, Packers 31.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Love now. That's complete to Dobbs. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they'll send Watson in motion right. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs, 30 yards. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now Carlson for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got Jordan complete right side. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Let's go.
Now 2nd and 5.
Stop low, 18. 18 Radley. 18 Radley.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
70.
To throw is Stroud. Dumps it off to Mixon.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Texans 52, Packers 38.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Love. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Seven Pirates.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
First down, Houston.
Hey, man. 19 tight.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And Stroud now to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Texans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Texans 59, Packers 38.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Ready up.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Love. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw now. Here's Love. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time?